Let's try to do an example on law of sines. That's the assignment for yesterday. Um, Consider a triangle ABC like the one below. Suppose B is 72 degrees. So B is 72. I'm going to put the measurements into the diagram. So B is 72 degrees. And C is 66. And A is 24. So in this kind of questions, if the capital letters are given, that corresponds to the angle, and the small letters correspond to the lengths of sides. So now the question is solve the triangle. So solve the triangle means you're to find out the other sides, the lengths of the other two sides, the third angle as well. So solving a triangle means finding all the measurements of the triangle, including lengths and angles. So let's start this. First of all, we should know in a triangle, angle A plus B plus C equals 180 degrees. So when you add all the three angles of a triangle, it should always add up to 180 degrees. Now, angle A is not known here, so I would just write A plus B is 72 plus C is 66 equals 180. Now, A plus, what's 72 plus 66? Let me use the calculator. 72 plus 66, 138. So 138 equals 180. Let me expand this completely. Okay. Now, A equals 180 minus 138. So the answer is 180 minus 138. So 42. So that means angle A equals 42 degree. So we found one measurements. So we need to find what's C and what's B. In order to find the sides, we are going to use the law of sines. So the law of sines is given like this: A over sine A. A at the top is the side, A at the bottom, caps A is the angle. B over sine B, C over sine C. Okay, you could just take two of the expressions in order to solve any side or any angle you want to do. So you can also flip the entire equation in order to find the angles as well. That we'll see later. Now I'm going to take up the first one. What's my A is 24 over, what's my sine A? Sine of angle A is, we just now found out, that is 42. So I'm going to write 42 over here. So sine 42 equals B, we do not know B, over sine B. That's opposite. See, the B and caps B are opposite to each other. So sine 72. Remember, when you write the caps B, you should not write just 72. You should write sine 72. Now, if I want to find B, I need to get rid of this sine 72. So I'm going to multiply by sine 72 both sides. Sine 72. So this sine 72 cancel out. All I need to do is to put this in the calculator and I'll get B. So I'm going to do, I'm going to go to the calculator, clear everything, sine 72 times 24, oh, sorry, sine 72, I close the uh, parentheses, times 24 divided by sine, what is that? 42. 42. So that's my answer. So I need to change the mode from a radian. Look at this, the third line, it's radian. That's why I'm getting a negative answer. So to degree. So I'm going to go down. So the radian is blinking. Go to degree and hit enter. You will get the answer. If you hit enter again, you'll get the answer in degrees. So 34.1. So let me write it down. So my B equals 34.1. Okay. Now I want to find C. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the first expression and the last expression and write it as an equation. Let me use a different page. A by sine A equals C over sine C. So what's my A? A is 24 over sine A, caps A is 42 equals, sorry, C is unknown and the cap C is 66. So C over sine 66. Now let's multiply both sides by sine 66 because we need to find C, right? So sine 66 both sides. So the sine 66 cancel out. We will get C if I put this into the calculator. So what's my C? Sine 66 times 24. Sine 66, close it, times 24 divided by sine 42. So it's 32.76. I would write 32.8. So let me check. The question says round your answer to the nearest tenth. Okay, so my first answer, my angle A is 42. My side B is 34.1 and side C is 32.8. So let me try to put the answers. So A is 42, my B is 34.1 and C is 32.8. So 32.8. So let's check. That is correct. So that's how you do these kind of questions. Thank you.